Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. Happy Monday. It's time for a new week. Looking forward to hanging out with everybody in chat while I explore space and apparently freeze. Alright, let's go ahead and sit in my ship here. There we go. Here we go. Alright. We're in for some No Man's Sky tonight. We're gonna run around the planet some more and see where the skies take us. Carl, hello, welcome in. Cathevia and Carl, both, thank you so much for the hydration right off the bat. Oh. Alright. How'd you remember what it is that we were doing? We'll have to look at our log here. And remember, locate my benefactor, that's right. Okay. Exploration guide, base computer archives, let's see here. Hope y'all are doing well. You're calling out tomorrow, you overdid it again. That's not a good excuse, Carl. It's really not. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you. Leave me your comments. I do want to hear from you when you can't hang out with me live in chat. I do respond to those and enjoy seeing what you guys have to say. Let's see here. Exploration guide. Aha, here we go. Explore Adradel? Is that the planet? I'll have to look and see. I think that's the planet we're on right now. And I'll have to go back and interact with my base computer. Alright, cool. Yes, this is where we are. Okay, cool. Let's go do some exploring. Alright, icy blasts. Limited resources. Alright, cool. Looks good. Let's go back up here and just see. Those were like little vendor sales points there. Let's talk to some more of these guys and see. That's right, our inventory is practically full. I need to clear some stuff out here. Oh, of course you did. Oh, of course you did. A sales geck. Is he actually my friend, or is he just being a good salesperson? Overwhelmed with sudden affection. What kind of symbol do we want to do this time? Let's go with a mystery symbol. The geck word for not, I suppose. Is it that one? Is it that one? I'm officially a scholar now. How about that? Hello, Hark. How are you? It is good to see you. Other trade terminal. Let's see if we can sell anything. Diplo trunks. Argek relic. I forget, it doesn't, it scrolls by page rather than, we kind of need the money. We're gonna sell that. Right. Let's sell those because we can. Go. Empty out a couple of spots. The dream team. Awesome. Aw, thank you. Oh, I'm sure there's a way to get filthy rich in any game. Just gotta do it right. There's always tricks. Alright, he's the Merchant's Guild, and I'm not good enough for that yet. I'm not good enough to be part of the Merchant's Guild yet. Come here, traveler. Dons a mask of undulating nanite clusters, and for a moment their face appears to become my own. I see myself looking at myself. I'm going to die, I'm sure of it. One of the options is to actually die. Let's embrace the life form. It is myself I embrace. The mask withers, peeling from my face like flesh. I am myself again, but the life form is saddened. They offer me pity. Okay. Saddened by my hug. Alright. That's what I get for going around hugging people. I'm at 10 aliens. Alright, that's enough that's enough socializing. It's way too much socializing. Let's see what we've got in our ship, if we can empty our pockets a little bit more before we go running off. Let's see here. Used for trading. Yep. Let's go sell those. For charging. Guess we can sell that. Used for upgrading, we'll keep that. Used for building. See, there's some things that I'm not quite sure if they're going to be useful, like the food stuff. Apparently there's nutrient stuff to do, but I feel like they're common enough. I can sell them just to make room. These are, I got these out of something, so I don't want to get rid of those. That. Go back over here. My jetpack's kind of loud today. Hey, that's the best way to learn a language, is to get immersed in it. That's an artifact exchange. I need to go upstairs. Let me go. No, that's not stairs, that's just a support beam. Here we go. Hey, how am I supposed to pick it up if you don't give me clues every once in a while? Yeah, if you're done, Carl, then I don't know, I was trying to think of something witty and I failed. Let's see. Oops. buttons are. Sell those, sell that. Sell that. There we go. Need to go find more, planetary chart, artifact chart. I need more charts to upgrade my exosuit. I think I have another one on my ship. Exosuit upgrade chart, yes. There we go. Find it. Drop pod, that's what I'm looking for. Got water with lemon and lime. Nice. O2, sodium, hydrogen. Where's the drop pod? Where's the drop pod? Ah, there it is. It's gonna be that way somewhere. Alright, off we go. How far away? 3 hours? Alright. Up into the atmosphere and back down. What? We have a communication. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Spooky. You give me extra points just for Lucky Love It? Oh, thank you. Please identify yourself. Sure. They think I left them. You don't understand. Of course you'd say that, just like the others. Who am I speaking to? No reply, the communicator falls silent, though the channel remains open. Okay then. Ooh, we have more coordinates. Alright, drop pod first, then coordinates. You guys are the best. Too close. Here. Skimming the atmosphere. There's 4 more planets to discover out here. Snowy planet just makes me feel cold. I need a good desert planet. A desert planet or something tropical. Probably. Not what I wanted. Damn it. I just wasted drop fuel. I mean, thruster fuel. I'm kind of annoyed with myself now. Whoa. Oh, that's right. We were going to change the settings for that. And hello, how are you? Welcome into chat. Just be careful about how long you blink. Am I gonna land on top of this thing? Yeah, really close. Really close. I'm kind of surprised it let me do that, actually.
Technology recharge.
You have a warp cell. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. What do we need to repair this? Sodium nitrate, one nanotube, and one antimatter housing. Alright. One nanotube.
Technology repaired.
I am good. How are you? Good to have you in. Cross, hello. Welcome into chat. How are you? You never know where the Weeping Angels are going to turn up. You're also playing No Man's Sky? Nice. Nice. Alright. Sorry, getting over being sick, so every once in a while I get a catch in my throat and like, am I going to turn into a cough or not? What do we need? We need more ferrite dust for that, and right. Since I parked myself right in front of the door, it's great. It's awesome. It's fine. Let's drop this copper in here. Dang it. Get some ferrite going here. We haven't finished scanning this planet, so you're on a dragon planet right now. Nice. That's awesome. Coffee gone. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate it. I haven't done anything with the expeditions yet. I'm still learning this game. This is the most time I've put into it, really diving in and figuring out how the game is meant to be played, and what all there is to do, and the functionality of it. So I am brand new, really, to playing. So I have not done anything with the expeditions. Another battery. Beautiful. Carbon out of that one. Metal fingers. Damaged machinery. A silver deposit. We got that one. Ferrite dust and sodium. That'll do. The hydrogen we're gonna need. I'm definitely better. I am much, much better than I have been. So, I am glad. What's this? You have about 1,500 hours, been on and off for years just farming. Still haven't reached the center or storylines. That's fair. A game like this with such a large exploration field, it's like, how do you resist? Like, why focus on the storyline? Why focus on the quests and everything when you can just wander off and see what there is? Like this. Oh. That is taking a lot to mine. Like, a lot. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to upgrade this thing. $1,500 of lollygagging. That's fair, yeah. I get so distracted in games that have quests and exploration, and that the storyline sometimes falls by the wayside anyway. So I'm like, I'll just wander around and see what there is. Drop is right there. You're loud. You've already been scanned. Ow! Really? Rude. I just got stepped on. Yes, I know I can make creature pellets, and which will be fun, so that, you know, they won't step on me anymore. I don't mind doing story missions because they do keep me focused. Otherwise, I will just wander around in circles and never accomplish anything. Toxic protection module. Okay. Did we pick up enough ferrite? No, we didn't. No, we did not. So the storylines do kind of help in the sense that, okay, they give me a direction to go so that I can get sidetracked along the way. But exploring the planets and finding all of the random stuff there is to find, satisfying my need to pick up loot. Launch fuel. Hey, look at that. Since we accidentally wasted some, it's great. Wait, was there subterranean relic? Dig down for those. You were farming knives from refining silver and gold into platinum in the background while working from home. Nice. You later learned about running mold. I'm sure there are so many tricks and different ways to accomplish things. But just going around and finding all those things that you haven't
Technology recharge.
finding the things that there are to scan and all of the materials. And hey, okay, those guys don't like me. Got it. They are grumpy. So grumpy. Alright, where'd our ship go? This way. This way. Should have enough now. Took you about 200 hours to finish the story and all that? Like just running through the main portion of the story? The only reason you did was because stuff you wanted to do was locked behind the finish the game. That's fair. It's understandable. I like these guys because they have the cobra. The cobra wings to their head. You do plan to finish the story sometime, though. Yeah. Yeah. If you can do the things that you need to do in game and just can run around and explore, we're fine with that. It's a beautiful game to just look at too. Not just the satisfaction of finding things, but just the visuals of the different biomes, the different styles of planets. And please ignore my parking job. Sodium nitrate is what we need for that one.
Technology prepared.
Okay. Viking dagger. Missed picking that up. Largely ceremonial weapon. You expect us to get rid of our dagger? No. I like daggers. They make me happy. Oh, dang it. That is not what I wanted. Oh, go back into the starship where you belong. I need more slots for my starship too. I need to get, I really need to focus so that I can unlock the storage for my base so I can build myself a storage unit at base and get rid of all this stuff. We'll get rid of that for right now. There it is. Okay. So I need to, okay. So I need to grab some more sodium so I can refine it into sodium nitrate. Got it. Or just find some over here. That'll do too. To get a freighter becomes so much easier. You have to find those and salvage them from space, yeah. A question. Really? I can't even get the little pieces? Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Okay. Part of me knew that, I think. Yes, we're stuck with this. And the rocks that give us deployed wheat. Okay. Over here. They are nice and conveniently glowy. The biggest thing to get used to in this game for me is the distances, because I'm more used to playing games that, yes, the world may be very large and very open, but it is still contained. Are these guys? Okay, we've already scanned them. I saw their shadows on the ground, and it's those guys up there. But with this, the planets are so much more realistic in their size, and there's multiple planets to explore, and the distances in space makes the exploration not necessarily more challenging, but there's more strategy to it rather than just running off and being able to, you know, get back and forth and not have to worry about where you're at. I kind of don't like that there's two different menus. What are we missing? Uncommon flying, underwater. Okay, looks like we need to find some water. When it says an hour travel time, it means it, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Cannot digest starch. Okay. Produces fresh milk as opposed to not fresh milk.
Protection fully.
Also making sure that, you know, you have your different protections and or the necessities to keep those things charged. There's a cost to everything that you do. There's one. Other than just, you know, needing to have food and water, so, you know, in the typical survival game when, you know, just make sure you have food and water and your armor's up, you're fine. There's a cargo drop over here, I thought. Or did I pass it? I did. Or no, we opened it. I was too busy talking. No, nope, I didn't. Okay. It's tucked beside the tree. See? More microprocessors. I am getting real lucky with those microprocessors. There was that part of the quest where you had to, you needed microprocessors to unlock your, a piece to repair for your ship, and it wanted me to buy like all 5 of them or something, and I'm like, no, how about we just go looting for them? And we actually got really lucky in finding all but one. How much sodium do we have? Should be enough to make the rest of that. To refine, I would hope. I thought I saw. Where is it? There it is. I'm like, I know I saw it. Another dagger, look at that. It's just a matter of deciding whether I want to give those back to the aliens so that my standing with them is higher, or if I want to sell them because I need money to buy other things. Grab this one over here, then we'll go back to the ship. Is he sleeping or is he dead? I feel like he got smushed by one of the big ones. Get caught underfoot and get smushed. That or trip him up. That'd be more amusing to see. No, I know, but can I just drop it? That'd be great. No, that'd be too easy. My favorite doctor is Baker. Tom Baker. He's my favorite. Followed closely by Eccleston and Tennant. They're pretty much level. I enjoyed Capaldi as well. But those are my top. Matt Smith took some getting used to. His personality and the way he played the Doctor, I learned to enjoy it, but it was such a change from Tennant that it took a bit to get used to. There's a cave we must explore.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
It's nice and gooey. We do need to find water on this planet so that we can go look underwater for those other animals. Just a little cave. Dead end. Alright. Yeah, once I got used to him, he had the way he carried the character. I feel like he paired very well with his companions. Right, yes, much more lighthearted. That's one of the best things about the character of Doctor Who, is that each actor gives a different facet to it. Without rewriting anything. Oh shit, I forgot. I have a step. I skipped a step. I skipped a step. I just don't want to waste my launch fuel to move my ship, so we're just going to deal with that. We are just going to deal with that. Is it... See? Yes, there we go. Where's my sodium? There it is. What is the... What is the ratio here? Let's see if I can get a... $139. Sure, why not? 69, okay. Sure, why not? That'll do. That'll do. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. You liked this episode with the memory stealer? Trying to remember specifics. Some episodes stick a little bit better than others. Trying to remember some details. I know which episode you're talking about. I just can't recall like any visuals or any like specific scenes from it, but I know which episode you're talking about. Okay. I need to throw some of this stuff. One empty slot. Okay. That's important, that's important.
Now protection fully.
Go in there. Do I have those? That's fine. Couple of empty slots. I ended up dropping some of this stuff, but all right. Come back here. There we go. It's easier when you eventually get bigger refiners and you can get more yield from it by mixing with other resources. Right, yeah. You were out for about half an hour, Carl. Yeah, I need to focus on the storyline so I can unlock a couple of things. So we'll go do that. That is out in space. All right. Gotta focus and unlock these things. Up we go. Controls? Tethered, locked. There we go. We meant to do that last time. Somebody pointed it out that that was an option, so we're gonna try that. Oh, much better. Still a little. Yeah, we might have to change the sensitivity on that. That's, yep. Light sensitivity. Is that going the right way or the wrong way? That's better, okay. Still a little wonky, but it's better. We're used to it, Carl. It's fine. It's fine. slow down a bit. There we go. It wants us to land here, but let's take a look. I keep wanting to gain height like I do in Dune with the ornithopter, and that's not how this works. Let's go up a little bit and see if there's anything close by. I've noticed that it doesn't, like those indicators where it wants you to land, isn't always where you're gonna need to be. Aha. I bet it's gonna end up putting us over here. Actually, you know what? I am thinking I don't necessarily like it locked. Being tethered might be a little bit nicer. Check this. Yes, Carl. That is exactly what I meant. You're gonna call in bed and watch a movie soon? What are you gonna watch? The smallest planet. Local trade center. Is it gonna... Okay, this is not where it wanted us to be. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. More Miss Marple. Yeah. Alright, what do you have? You know, if I can smell through my exosuit, little faith in us keeping us safe. We need more words. It's a gas packet that smells delightful. How kind of it. Here, you can have some metal. A dazzling rainbow of perfume overwhelming my senses. Neat. Alright, he likes us now. Nanites. Carbon. Another trade terminal here. Alright, nothing wrong with that. Sure, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of my daggers yet. I probably will just to make space, but I don't want to yet. Technology merchant. Here we go. Blueprints for craftable technology as well as many of the components. What blueprints do we have? Advanced mining laser. Replace the standard mining beam. Wiring loom. We need 2 wiring looms. I don't think we can make those yet. But if we have the thing for it. nanotubes and wiring loom. Let's see. Including information on where to find the required items. Okay. We're gonna have to unlock a slot in here too to be able to put that, because I think in order for that to work or work properly, it has to be connected to the mining beam. Or is it a standalone thing? Sure you did. Yeah, blame the keyboard. That's fine. Shadow of silence. Compare. I mean, it costs more than what we have, so. Optical drill. Yeah, see, this is why I keep trying to sell stuff. I've got really cool names for the weapons, though. It will work like that? Okay. Okay, good. Good to know.
Technology recharge.
Nanotubes. How many nanotubes did I need? Just the one. Okay. Now wiring looms. Oops.
Radiation protection.
Was it? It didn't flash up there long enough. Purchase wiring from space station trade terminals. Okay. Alright. Next time we go up to the space station. But for right now, we gotta find where we need to be going here. Oh, because we're not. Why? Why is it not doing the thing? Because of that. That's why. It's that way. Alright, let's go. So many things to scan. You have to remember we're on a new planet. Scan all the things.
Proceed. Units proceed.
Creepy crawlies.
Units proceed.
Produces crab apple in quotes. I am scared of what that actually means.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
These give us money. Cute.
Toxic protection. Falling. Units proceed. Units proceed. Units proceed.
Okay. Okay, walk around that, that'd be great. It is kind of pretty down here. Okay, there's something small back here. Oh, it's just behind something else, that's why.
Units proceed.
the way out? And will it bring us closer? Oh, so the beach bombs was a secret, but the beach blondes, you're okay with that? That direction come from. So we'll go out this way and see if we're any closer to where we need to be. A lot of them look so very similar. Oh, look at him, he's cute. Try to decide what he's a combination of.
Radiation protection.
Yeah, but he's cute. Like usually there's a combination of a few different. Ow. Okay. Ouch. I think that's the first time, other than the one that kind of stepped on me was grumpy about it. It's the first actual hostile creature that I've come across. Yeah, ow. Okay, so that's a thing. We need to get, we actually need to, get a upgrade for our mining beam that lets us shoot. We have plenty of ammo that we found all over the place, but is he still chasing us? No. Okay. But we don't actually have the weapon capability on our multi-tool yet. So we need to do that. Nothing in that one. We haven't necessarily gotten any closer. We probably should have. We should have brought our ship. I don't have the crafting recipe yet. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Carbon. Okay. When did I pick that up? Yeah, I think we need more carbon. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I can. I can. Kathivia, thank you for the hydration. Appreciate it. Upgrade without going into my inventory, or I can recharge without going into my inventory. Keep forgetting. Very susical. The plant. It's very, very susical. It's also not where we want to go, but it's a building and I must explore. Oh, jeez. There's a hole in the ground there. Almost fall. The lack of peripheral awareness. Sometimes. This one would have been, probably would have been closer to park at. Not knowing exactly where things are. I think that's the biggest obstacle to maintaining my sense of direction.
Radiation protection falling.
Where's the door? Come here. Let's try this. Let's try this on a hostile animal. Let's see what happens. If you creature pilots calm them or tame them, adopted as a companion. Extract berries. We can ride it? Okay, we've got to. Oh my gosh. I love it. Really, you run faster when you're chasing after me. Alright, it's still fun though. Ow! Phew. Ah, he's pissed that I rode him. Oh, I made him mad. Alright, here, have some more food. Okay. Now I will leave you alone now. Hello, Archimedes, how are you? It's good to see you. How was your day? I'm good. I'm good. Apparently having fun feeding and riding animals. Neat. Touch all of the things. Just wait till you ride one that flies or a bigger one. I mean, that's like one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to in Light No Fire. So excited for that. That's all that's in this one. Being nosy. Just leave their ammo boxes laying around. Transmission tower. Director Renaud. Lifeform's eyes widen in surprise when I go to talk to them. Lean back and watch for sudden movements. Few must visit their lonely radioactive outpost, and they have clearly never seen anything quite like me before. Indeed. We've got some dragon-like creatures that are fun to ride. Nice, nice. Look forward to that. Okay, something about a Gek trader. Alright. I'm that I cannot speak their language, and increasingly reassured, the beaked trader indicates that they are willing to help in exchange for particular elements. Here, you can have some sodium. Looks at me quizzically. evidently deciding I need help. I do need help. Really, the word for A. Let me go touch your things. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. If I could crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 1, 2, 6, 24, 120. Two to 3 is 6. 6 to 4 is 24. 4 to 5. Maybe 120? So 6, 720. Nice. Alright. Math in my head sometimes doesn't work, but that one works. Neat. What are more useful words? Really? Alright, let's go see what this distress signal is all about. Bring me my ship. You wish math would disappear sometimes. Yeah. It has its uses. Yeah, I'm not sure I like it locked. We're gonna go back to the other way. And then turn that back down. I think maybe just because I got used to it. Yeah. It's worth a shot. I'm not great at math. I can do a lot of it in my head, but I can do more of it on paper. Well, there's that. Yes. You're hostile as well. There, have some food. Have some food.
Radiation protection falling.
Back in the day when you did those, you just use a list with all the codes. If you can see the pattern, if you can find the pattern, then and figure out what it is, even if you can't do the math in your head, as long as you see the pattern, then you at least know what to do to figure it out. Honestly, I never took anything above algebra. Unknown signal. There are no signs of life. There's only static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupt data is a set of mining plans. A set of plans upgrade for my mining beam. Really? Oh, okay. Never mind. I was like, if it gives us mining beam that I just bought. A rapid fire weapon. Okay, nice. And I'll need another wiring loom. Okay. Awesome. Is this also the distress beacon? I mean, the biggest part of it is knowing how to find the answer and how to figure it out. Like, math tests that are multiple choice. Are you gonna be mad at me again? No, okay. If you can figure out how to get to the answer, the process of elimination. For multiple choice, that's the best way to do it, honestly.
Technology installed.
So I do need to go to the space station, buy a few of these. And deuterium is dihydrogen or silicate powder. He's gonna be mad at me again. Here. Have some food. Leave me alone. I spend all my time feeding the animals until they love me. Hey, at least you went to 10th grade.
Technology recharge.
What? I'm saying at least you went. I need... No. That's not what I need. Deuterium. Yeah, I knew. There we go. By processing, dihydrogen with tritium or silicate powder and a multi-input refiner. Okay. That's what I need to do. So I need to go back to base. Ugh. Okay. And see if I can build a multi-input refiner. Alright, fine. Hey, Cranky Pants. Thank you, Carl. And the stress signal is still showing up on our compass. Scan for it here. Alright, that's fine. We can come back. We can come back. Head off into space here. Artemis entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis. I am not Artemis. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before. This would be a good time to come aboard. Proper introduction to our home. Board the anomalous space station. Oh, that seems like a genius idea. Exploring space. You come across a random space station and we're just gonna go enter it? When has that ever worked out well in any book or movie? And yet, this is what we're doing. Get nervous coming up to things. Don't want to crash. I'm told that you can't crash, but alright. You can tell this is a different portion of it, well, besides the fact that there's other ships, but okay, guess we gotta go talk to somebody now. Just in case. Okay, I've got two slots open. I'm like, I should probably put stuff down in case they give me things, but looks like I'm okay. People. Like, even in game, anytime that I'm in an area of civilization, as I call it, when other players are around, I get that same feeling as I do when I go into real life areas where there's crowds. It's like there's just that internal, just keep it all in close. Priest entity Nada. Welcome to our anomaly. It's a divergent Corvax. Home here is pleasant. Polo's own design. Perfect bubble. Beyond sentinels. Beyond vengeful Corvax. Nadia watches time come and go. Okay. Who is this Artemis thing? A traveler. Perhaps they are known to you. Does not know their number. Does not care to think about iterations as numbers. Our anomaly is lost to the sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. There's patience or an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. You ended up in detention a few times. If homeschooling had detention, I probably would have ended up there too. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free, free to observe and to search. The sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nadia's carapace pulses with gentle light, something familiar. Okay. Tell me about you. We woke with the death of Corvax Prime, could not understand why such things happen, why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. Nadia is with Polo friends. Now many other friends visit. Convergence is small but not as happy. Okay, let's go to Polo, I guess. Found my signal. Nadia is safe now. Finds other signals and makes others safe. they perceive things more clearly. Go talk to Poto. Okay. For a bit, I went to private school for a little while, then I went to public school for a year, and then I was homeschooled, and I got my GED when I was 16 and started working. Yeah. I was done with schooling, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather have a job than do school, so started working. Friends everywhere, if only you knew where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, and all places. Hey, how about that? All things are possible, such as the universe. We will find them. There's always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting. Yes, discovery is very exciting. Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Okay, Space Element is a hub for travelers, a nexus. Undertake missions, earn nanites, upgrade your equipment. Speak to other travelers to earn nanites. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get through at least some of the main storyline so I can unlock a few more things, because I need storage for my base because I don't have anywhere to store my stuff. And that machinery is really kind of annoying. And I've got some things that I need to be able to unlock, crafting wise. So just trying to run that. Most of the No Man's Sky community players are very helpful. For example, during expeditions, many set up different bases for others to get an easy start with resources. I haven't really come across anybody generically, just organically as I'm exploring. I mean, the place is so huge. Running across people, I feel like, is probably rather hit or miss. You know, it's not super common. Young one, you still roam the boundaries of this universe. Time in reality has long passed, but he misses it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen. Get that? I made him happy. Yay, more nanites for me. Okay. Technology blueprints. Over this way. It's more common when playing expeditions or Nexus missions in multiplayer. Expeditions all go to the same planets. Like I said, I'm really just a fresh start and still figuring out how the game is supposed to work and all of the elements to it. Starship research. Exosuit research. Pursuit is an extension of yourself. Let me aid you. Research upgrades. Life support. This one's still hazmat gauntlet. Okay, so I've come across a few plants that require this to be able to do them, but simple translator, neurostimulator, advanced jump capabilities, nutrient ingester, coolant network, thermic layer, toxin suppressor. User is able to swim underwater for extended periods because the base protected the shield lattice. I don't know. We'll go with the hazard protection. Suit upgrade. Let's do these are already open. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. What better way to learn than just experiment? It's multi-tool research. Make them better, faster, make them more. Better, faster, stronger. Fishing rig. You can go fishing. Combat scope, cannon, fire cartridges, scatter blaster. Don't worry about that right now. Product recipes. Atlas Pass. Use all our nanites. Hold off on that for a second. Exocraft. Starship. Research. Hey. Cylindrical room, square room, straight corridor, foundation, cuboid room. Okay, so is the medium? Fishing is useful for just one nanite. It's a bargain, right? All right, so I need the multi-input refiner. I'm guessing the step up to the medium refiner. Well, that's two different substances to become. Yes, okay. So I definitely need that for sure. And then aquatic decals, posters, decorative. So Space elimination, industrial, timber. Okay. Where's the storage? I need to unlock the storage. Roofing, primitive shapes, storage units. There we go. Storage container. Hat. Hat is what I need. Oh my gosh. This is spacious additional storage. 4, 7. I can do these. I can learn these back at the base too. So. I can unlock a lot of this stuff organically by doing the base building quest. Welcome in a chat, by the way. Yo, Anton, how are you? It is good to see you. Alright, I will just wait on that one then. Okay. I was gonna learn the Atlas Pass. It's 250. I'm gonna wait. I don't know what's gonna be. I'm gonna wait. What's gonna be more beneficial? So it's continuing on in that. Speak loud here. Okay. Making sure. When they link up together and like, okay, you've got to finish this one to do that one. Drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler? What do I do? Free to make their own path. Find Artemis. Explore with others. Travel to great sights. Proceed as you will. We will aid you. Others will aid you also. Even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. Small gift, perhaps it will help, perhaps not. Continue to search, speak to us whenever you desire. Yay, more nanites. And return to space, alright. Is there... we'll head out and go to the space station. So I would assume that there is the same things in here as there is at a space station. You know, Carl, one of these days, no you won't. I was gonna say one of these days you'll learn, but you won't. You won't. Iteration Mercury. Have you stood before a portal, felt it leach life from your skin, felt your chest burning as the power starts to melt your very being? I have not. Fewer still to live to tell of it. stood before the portal at Solith Prime, but I did not cross the threshold. I reached out, only the tip of my finger grazed the gateway. The next moment I awoke aboard the anomaly. I was transformed. Gateway here does not have the power of the ancient monoliths, though it shares aspects of their network. Use it as you wish. There is much understanding in the simple gesture of a nod. Okay. I know you're stubborn. That's why I took back what I was going to say. Yeah. I understand the Northman. Heh. Chameleon. I love it. They look startled when I address them. Hello, new friend. We've not met. You know that it's traditional to introduce yourself with an exchange of units? Really? Really? I do believe you're a panhandler. But sure. You said an exchange, which means you give me units too. Yes? Right. You should look uncomfortable. Yep, just another traveler. Why'd you lie? Sluggo, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yes, I am in the States. Eastern time zone. Have you ever crossed paths with the Sentinels? I have. Unfortunately. I do know what it was like to be hunted by them. A conflict of interest. I know it's in his interest to lay low here. Well, glad I could help you out. Whoa. Okay. Hello, Squirrel. How are you? It is good to see you. Where did I park my ship? Alright, back out to space, I guess. I'm glad you're doing good. There's a space station. Picking up stray signals. Is there anyone out there? It's getting harder to breathe. Sorry, songs. Something is wrong with... What is wrong? The only sound is the background hiss of cosmic radiation. Thought you'd never hear another soul again. Thank you, Carl. I found a crashed ship. That's how I found your signal. Found the abandoned starship wreck, found the communicator and the distress beacon, and they cut me off when I start talking about the space station. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. 16 of them. What about the 16? Thank you. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me, imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me, it lied to all of us. The face lingers silent before it too fades into nothingness. Must be Artemis, clearly in need of help, but need to find a way to boost the signal. Locate a long-distance transmitter. Alright, I need to get to the space station. The trick will be remembering. Well, hopefully. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Alright, where's the teleporter? No, first I need to buy things. Navigational data. Maps. Trade. Exchange specific charts. Here we go. I need exosuit charts.
Product received.
How many? I don't know how many I have. If I find one on every planet, great.
Product received.
Okay, there we go. That'll do. I also need wiring looms. I need wiring looms. $74,000? I'm curious. That's a lot. I need like 3 of them for the things that... Because I'm going to be slightly annoyed if I do something, like go back to base and do the couple of things that I need, and then it unlocks being able to craft those. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Is it upstairs? But the teleporter was downstairs. Rosie, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Insecure repository. Yes. Do you want attention? Did I completely miss the teleporter? Or is it not in the same spot? Oh, there it is. See? knew it was around here somewhere. Space stations. We've been to more than one space station, though. Well, unless it's... okay. It's not going to show this one in the list. Sometimes things take a second to click. It's okay. It's fine. Hello, Shadow. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for the hydration. Alright. Base computer is still outside. Automated archive recovery in progress. How bad you're having a fun time dying in a new event in Monster Hunter. Hey, as long as you're having fun dying, that's all that matters, right? I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. It was a Monday. Alright, data recovered 6%. New data available. Okay. Search archives. Entry follows. Additional buried tech modules. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded. Copying data 2. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Exosuit data extracted. Downloading plans. Personal upgrade module synthesized. Readable archive retrieval complete. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. Alright. Yeah, definitely a Monday. The power went out at work over the weekend, so it definitely had an effect on how today went. Our furnace is empty. Let's go with... yeah, we'll just fill it back up with carbon. That's fine.
Recharge.
Lucky Cat, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Alright. Battery wiring, signal booster protection unit, solar panel. Okay, so this doesn't have the same everything. Okay. That you can unlock up at the anomaly. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this. Hello, pirate. How are you? You're trying to lurk while playing? Go focus. What are you, which game are you playing, pirate? What do I need for the magnetized ferrite? Big storage unit. Alright. Goes outside. Outside. Cannot build. Should have guessed. Oh, 90, okay. Alright. So I need to refine. go get some carbon. I don't want to use my condensed carbon on that. Yeah. Track component list with O. Pin plans with O. Okay, well, it doesn't do a thing. Alright, it's fine. Need some more carbon. Not the best planet to build on, but it was pretty and I liked it. I came across it accidentally. I'm like, okay, this is where we're building a base. I'm trying to remember, it's the big one. It's those over here. Those are the ones that have carbon. Right? Doesn't it look amazing? And it has the gravitational and the time anomalies. So fun. I think it's these. It's definitely not a resource-rich environment. Charlene, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Don't think you've been on one of these before, but some others with some similar strange shapes. Yeah, there's a lot of different planets that they've created. I like this one because it doesn't have any hazard, like it doesn't have the hazards. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's not toxic, there's no radiation. So like it's easy to run around and just explore and look around and be outside and build and whatever without having to worry about it. Again, not super resource rich, but we manage. That'll do. It's kind of trippy. Kind of has a half-ruined feel to it. When I decide to build a real base, then I'll like pick a better, more aesthetically pleasing.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so we need magnetized ferrite, which means we need ferrite dust. No, not ferrite dust. Is there a list somewhere of how to create highly processed metal? Requires several stages of processing in a refiner. Pure ferrite to magnetized ferrite would be my guess. Come to think of it, it's a good thing I didn't start with the expedition. The Sentinels are a pain in the ass. They're a pain around here. Again, no Sentinels here on this planet, but I have accidentally run into a couple. That was unpleasant. I had to run for a very long time. Oh, you don't need to know how fast you're going. Not at all, Pirate. That's a good spot for me. 40, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. Ferrite does pure ferrite magnetize. Okay, I was correct. Thank you for the confirmation. I do appreciate it. Okay, ferrite dust to pure ferrite looks like a 1-to-1. That's fine. We'll see what the ratio is down to magnetized. Not that I'll remember it for next time, but you never know. You're good, chilling, doing laundry. Yeah, that's important. I did that this weekend. I even folded it and put it away instead of letting it live in the dryer for a few days. Contemplating making shredded pork tacos or tuna fish sandwiches. Both those things are potentially very good. The question is, okay, it looks like it's half. It's a 2-to-1. Okay. That's fine. It depends on how late it is, how much work you want to put into it right now, and how much food it gives you so you'll have leftovers for later. It's only 5 there, so just doing the work after working. All right. Yeah, that doesn't help you make the decision. All the things that I need now. I do. Okay. Let's make some storage. We'll actually be able to put things away. Is this close enough? I was gonna put them side by side against the wall, but we can do it this way. Hollow terminus detected. Okay. Sometimes the trippy gets in the way. Insufficient power. Okay, so it has to be powered. Space games. Encrypted, input recovery passkey to proceed. Friends. I have this feeling it would have unlocked no matter what. Automated archive recovery in progress. Thank you, Cathevia. 15%. New data available. Alright, 40. I will help you determine which one to make. How do you make your tuna sandwiches, your tuna fish sandwiches? Because how I make tuna salad sandwich, that's kind of where I would be leaning right now. I mean, shredded pork taco is really good, but how do you make your tuna fish? 4925 follows. Exosuit has directed me to crash starship. Controls react to my touch. Can only assume it belongs to me. No memory, no sense of it before. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Base technology. Downloading plans. Solar panels. Solar panel plans. Beginning defrag. Okay, so I need tuna salad too much work at the moment. Leaning towards a mayo, seasonings, bread, tuna sandwich, maybe some cheese. Alright, so just keeping it really simple. I mean, tuna salad really isn't that much work, much more work, other than if you put hard-boiled eggs in it, you just gotta boil the eggs. And then chop the way I make my tuna salad for sandwiches is, sorry, it's a little bit loud in there. I don't like the reactor. It's kind of loud. Tuna, of course, hard-boiled eggs, black olives, baby gherkins, the sweet pickles, and then mayo, Dijon mustard, random seasonings depending on what I'm feeling, but usually garlic powder, salt, pepper, obviously, just a tiny bit of salt, but black pepper, paprika, garlic powder. I'll do onion powder sometimes. If I wanted with a little bit more kick, I'll add some cayenne along with the paprika. Occasionally I'll do some green herbs like parsley or thyme. It's really good. I need to make the other reactor, or the other refiner. There it is. Magnetized ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. You'd go that route if you weren't tired from work. You have the fixings for tacos already made. Well, okay, if that part's already done, go with that. I would definitely go with that. Alright, I need more magnetized ferrite, which means I need more ferrite dust. I will also need more dihydrogen for jelly, so this works out well. Nice and convenient. Hey. Gotta go where it tags it, not where it actually visually looks like it looks. Are you doing your tacos on corn tortillas or flour tortillas? I'm latching onto the food talk because I'm hungry. Is this? We already have a bunch of cubes, I'm not gonna. Something we haven't scanned yet. I thought we scanned the rolly ball already. Apparently not. All unique creature species recorded. Alright. That's why I didn't scan that earlier, because I thought we already had it. Apparently not. Flour tortillas? That's fair. It depends on the type of taco and what kind of seasoning, or what kind of seasonings and flavor you're going for and toppings. So Latin Snoop, hello, how are you? Need one of these planets again? The game deleted some of your entries for use with the Wonder Projector. You love the screen trees as decoration? Nice. It is. It's very neat. I love the anomalies. And you can collect the cubes so I've already got a handful of them. You're not much of a corn tortilla fan unless it's for like fried fish tacos. I like the corn tortillas for like street tacos, with just the marinated meat and raw onion and cilantro. They make the best street tacos. Daryl, hello, how are you? Well chopped shallot onion, three piece of garlic cloves, mayo, mustard, boiled egg, any green you want, potato, baked in the oven. And when it gets cold, all the seasonings. Interesting combination of things. Now I want a baked potato though. Loaded baked potato. Had you at taco. Yeah, some things you have to plan for. Because, you know, like if you want the egg to have a certain texture with it, and so you want it to be boiled before, or making French toast, you want the bread to be at a particular point of staleness, for lack of a better term. So there are some things that have to be planned ahead for. Once you scan flora, fauna, or minerals, there's actually a base item you can build, and you can display them as a hologram. Neat. That is cool. Thank you for that info. I'd like that. I do need a freighter. I need somebody to come build me fun ships so I can do all the exploring. I run around, explore, and loot. Need somebody to be my base builder. My ship builder, apparently, in this one. Okay, I can put things into my storage, but I can't access my storage yet. Because there's not enough power. Alright. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Dihydrogen jelly is what I need. Shit, how many did I need? Who let me play this game? I need 5, so I need 1 more. It's okay. It's fine. Then we can get rid of that one. You can visit other bases when you teleport from the Nexus or space stations. There are others listed, and you can use them for easy loot. But, like, are those other people's bases, though? And that's their things? Or do they have it open for people to use as resource gathering? Neat. Okay. Alright. Now I need to remember. I can't take this back out unless I do it this way. Just fine. Take that out of the way. Totally build me a Corvette if the NPC trading thing worked. Most you can do is gift you all the pieces of a fighter with an S-class reactor. I haven't played with the shipbuilding at all. I was half joking, really. It's one of those things that I need to figure out. But it's not something that I focus on, so by the time I get to it, I don't know, it's like... literally can't steal from other players. Any resources you find, you can give them their stuff and it'll still be there from them. Oh. Okay. Thanks. It's one of those things that's kind of weird about, because I'm much more used to playing games solo, whether it is a game with other players around in the world, but I'm still playing by myself because I'm just, by myself, or playing games that are meant to be played solo, that, if I come across something that looks like it's possibly somebody else's, I'm not going to go touching it. It's, it's open. It becomes available for others if you decide to upload the base. Building single-seater ships is different than building corvettes. I'm sure. Oxygen is very useful for refining. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Okay, I need... deuterium was what I needed, which requires... that was the... oh, crap, I can't remember. I don't like that you can't get to that from this. It's not there. Yes. From the processing of dihydrogen and tritium. From asteroids, okay. Let's see here. It's this part that's a little bit slow trying to figure out. Actually, I don't want to use all of this right now. Let's go mine some more of that. You have bases set up that output like 10,000 copper every 13 hours or so. Yeah, absolutely. If you've got a link for that, that would be amazing. My refiner is backwards. You're right, it is. That's funny. Can I edit place parts? That'll teach me to pay attention. We'll put it back in the corner where my other one was. There we go. That'll do. Nope, I allow links because I know that that's one of the best ways for people to help me out is to have the links. So it is allowed. Also, I do have Discord. There's a link in the bio. There's also a command for it in chat. So you can always post things there too if you want to join over there. It's a great place to hang out. Deuterium is dihydrogen and silicate powder. Okay. That I can work with. Did I use all of my dihydrogen? Nope. And did I use all of my silicone dust? I may have dropped that because reasons. I go get more? Looks like I did. Okay. It's fine. Let me up. I should probably... Does the land like, if I dig out a little bit, will it fix itself over time? I should probably be careful about digging holes in my front yard. Because I know there are certain games where it doesn't. There's something bright blue over here that I haven't noticed before. In-game recipe thing, like technology blueprints. You have trouble managing the recipes. I'll tab out to read from the link. Yeah, especially like when streaming, sometimes the game gets cranky about, oh no, okay, so that's a cobalt deposit. Alright, that's fine. Gets cranky about trying to look at other links, but eventually most times it does reset. And, okay, so digging holes isn't absolutely detrimental. I did. I looked through it and I must have missed it. There's cakes and donuts that you can make in this game. But is there pie? Is there pie? Oh, sweet. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Genius. Let's go ahead, because I'm sure we're going to need, like, even if this is, like, way too much than what we need, we're going to need more. So. I just made you search just in my Sky and Pines. And they do. Awesome. Alright. We can continue playing the game then if they have pie. Food in games always intrigues me, and the things that they can come up with. Like, we're also playing PAX Day, and I've been running the research tree, the crafting tree for cooking, because I want to know, unlock all of the cooking recipes, because there's seasoned roasts, and there's different types of bread, and there's sausages, and there's just, like, I love food in games. I mean, I like food anyway, but it's I need 200. Okay, I need lots more. You haven't really dived into the cooking part. A lot of different recipes for that too. Bold Duck, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Told there were cakes in Portal too. That is not what I want to be using. Why? Okay. Even though we can't access this right now, can we actually put things in it? Like... We can't. Okay, the things that we're not going to need right away. Put those in our storage. Beautiful. While we figure out how to get into that. Copper. Crafting and trading. Put that in there. Let's see here. Building crafting. I haven't seen a use for this yet. Be fine. Throw one of these in there. We're a hoarder. Don't mind us. We're hoarding. It's what we do. Cobalt, condense carbon. Let's see here. Building, crafting, charging. Alright, we'll keep the gold. It goes with the rest of the ammo. Effigy. Is that scanner module? Multi-tool scanning systems. Also use the food for boosting your jetpacks when you need it. They're running around with sticks of butter in your pocket. Nice, nice. Disconnect the storage can into your power so you can access it. Need everything eventually and sometimes only once. Right, yeah. Being a hoarder, you never know when you're gonna need it. Okay. So I have to... Can I connect it through the wall? I'm trying to remember how to connect that. I'd have to make more... When it tells you how to do something just the once, it's like, okay, now I have to remember how to do it again. To make more... Do I have to make more wire? Shit. I can't remember. Building parts, not building parts, power. Yes, but I don't remember how to make it. Or how to connect it. It would go with solar panels and batteries. It's a key press that switches the wire building model. Okay, thank you. Electrical wiring, okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. And it connects here, I guess? Seems weird. Okay, alright, I see. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate the help. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Yeah, solar panels is the next thing I think it wants me to do. Need more gold, metal plating, and chromatic metal, which technically I can do the solar panels. Batteries. Okay, I can do that, yeah. But for right now, this will be fine. This will be fine. It does look weird, and I think that's, yeah, it's strange. It's not pleasing, but whatever. I'm sure there's a way to make it look nicer, maybe, but with it being in the center front like that, I don't know. It's weird. All right, let's throw all of this stuff. Here. Condensed carbon we can put in there. There's cobalt. Keep the charts. Oh, shit. Copper we'll throw in there. Okay, so we need to sell some things so that we can buy the wiring looms that we need to finish this. We need one for this. There was one for this and two for this. We need 3. And we need more deuterium. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wish they had different size solar panels and batteries. Twice the output, just so you have bigger, prettier power generation. Yeah. There's a switch you can use to hide all the cables, but you've never bothered to do it. That's fair. That's fair. Localized gravity inversion. Holy Jesus. That's what we get for standing outside. Okay, that's fun. Nice. Just don't panic, that's all. Okay, I love this planet. This is amazing. As long as my ship doesn't go anywhere. Alright, good night, Carl. There are 2 things that make your base look good with wires. The tech that makes the wires invisible, and learning that if you bury the solar panels, they will still work. Really? If you bury them, they'll still work? Interesting. You lose control and cannot for the love of God get into your ship. Yeah. I was like, I had a slight moment of panic, didn't know how high I was gonna go. Yeah, it's a roving anti-gravity pulse. Nice. Let's ride it. Until it drops us and we die. That is cool. I like it. Alright, favorite planet? This little hologram of a wire with a cross through it you just place in your base. I mean, either way, whatever it is, it works. Okay. We needed... more dihydrogen. Okay. Sleep well, Carl. Try not to overdo it tomorrow. You have a community planet with this type of weather? It's on an island in the middle of the ocean. Nice. Build so much, you literally have glass farms. One time you were sucked out of the base during a storm and it threw you so far away, you had to walk for 4 minutes to get back inside. Wow, that's, I mean, worth it though, just for the thrill of being tossed around in a storm. I mean, I guess it kind of, depends on what you were in the middle of doing. There's just a way to farm silicate other than breaking down rock formations. Yeah, if you don't want to mess up the landscape, I can see that it can get troublesome. For that to be the only way if you need a lot of it. A really wild storm where you can get swept up in the multiple cyclones. So much fun. Oh, I bet. Would be fun. How much? A crystal fragment. 15. Pure ferrite after that, out of that one. It's nice. The drop pods for the exosuit upgrades. Can you only do those once per planet? Because I don't want to waste one if it'll do it, but we've already done it here. So, or is it just a, do the chart again? Multiple, okay, cool, awesome. Thank you. What am I looking for? The hydrogen. You're all done driving around, pirate? Spend all day popping those things on the planet? Nice. That's cool. I mean, I like using them as a reason to go explore a new planet. Like, you find a new planet, you go and, you're looking around, and then it kind of, you pop one of those and it gives you kind of a direction to go. So it's fun to do on new planets. That way you can run off and have kind of a purposeful run. Throw that there. Used to be a thing that if you logged off and located more pods, it would show you the same ones. Oh, I'm gonna go on the same planet. Okay. I mean, sure. Let's go for it. Where is my? There we go. Only because we're here. All the way over there. Okay. 7 hours by foot. Nice, a little something to kill time before it's time to end for today. Searching for your altitude planet, you may not find it, but you spend some time exploring. New world to see. Just pop in exosuit maps. Yep, exactly. Exactly. It's a great way to do it. Still long ways. Alright. Let's head to orbit, pop it up and back down. Using a ship is cheating. I don't have 7 hours to run across the planet. The other nice thing is there's a good amount of asteroids pretty close in orbit up here too. So we can refill our pulse engines here. Other than the fact that distances in space are so deceiving. Since you max out your suit, you just collect exosuit expansions and give them out to people? Nice. Yeah, just hop out of orbit and hop back down. It's like, it's doing the anti-gravity flight to experience, you know, weightlessness. For some reason, it won't locate the nearest ones. It'll almost always be on the other side of the planet. Typical, you know, typical. Yes, smash rocks. Rock smash. Like rock trolls. Drop pod? Don't suppose there's... I doubt it. Why would there be anywhere to land around here? It's fine. Let's see if we can not land in the doorway this time. That'd be great. Bun Bun, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. Ship combat. I'm still getting used to the ship combat. It's like, at least in vehicle combat or in sailing ships, like in Black Flag, you're still limited in your directions. With space combat, I did figure out that you could lock onto ships, so it did make it easier. But before I figured that out, having all of the directions that you could potentially, you know, fly in, the enemies could be evading, it was very difficult, and I found it frustrating. Now that I figured out how to lock onto them. I was told how to lock onto them, and which is much helpful. It's still very difficult to try to lead your target when they have the extra dimension. There it is. Like, where did the drop pod go? There it is. But it's the same thing like with you know, dogfights in aircraft combat, but antimatter housing, sodium nitrate, and nanotubes. One nanotube, one antimatter housing. And really? Let me guess. I dropped that all in my Did I leave it in the... Ha! Nice. This button. There we go. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing alright.
Technology prepared.
Beautiful. Perfect. We're getting there. We're slowly getting more room. Okay. Oh. Genius.
Technology recharge.
Where are we at on our pulse engine is great. Okay. Let's make a run. We've got 15 minutes. Let's make a run through space. Some more of these asteroids. Whatever direction feels like up, even though in space there is no up. And I always have to reorient to that position. Otherwise it drives me nuts. Gold out of that one. Do not overheat the cannon. That's no space station. Oh wait. It's no moon. Gold out of that one. Just fire indiscriminately into the asteroid belt. So technically these are the rings, but you know. Whoa. Little more control. Other ships make me nervous. You like the phase beam for mining? You have ships dedicated to just asteroid blasting. Small build, high shields, and just the phase beam with lots of cargo space. That's a good idea. Having multiple ships depending on what you're going out doing. We haven't been over to this one yet. Paradise Planet. We're gonna head over here, and then that'll give us some place to explore. It sounded distinctly like an alarm, and I didn't like it. Pretty much how you spend your time, specialized ships, multi-tools, and planets. That's fair. don't mind, like, it's when I start going outside of the star system, I was like, okay, am I going to remember how to get back? Am I going to remember which planets I was on? Things like that. But, I mean, I think it's just that, it does not want to render that, does it? It's just that sense of the unknown. I don't know how the mechanic works yet. So it's like, okay, how is this going to work? Somebody must have an underwater base. Yeah, that's the comforting factor, is that as long as there's a star base, it'll have a teleporter and I'll be able to get back. It's a lot of ocean. So let's pick a direction and see if we can find land. It's an entirely water planet. Right, yeah. The anomaly, yeah. Get used to it. You see hundreds of planets. Only spent your time and specialize a handful. Yeah. They called this a paradise planet. I didn't go back and pick up the fishing rod, no. I should have. As much water as there is here. Is this landable? Yeah, this is enough space to land. Thunk. Interesting. Nice. This island is bigger than it looked. What is this? Harvest oxygen sac. Okay, so that's down in the water. Alright. Nice. Might have just entered in the middle of the ocean. That's possible. This would be a nice little island to have a base. For sure. I always forget that it's superheated drizzle. Unruly. Being homeschooled and having your own private island and a beach, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I mean, in general, like, there's no continuous hazard. Go drop some stuff and go take a dive. talk about that for right now. Keep our oxygen on us. We'll just store that for a second. Is this an... No, figure that out in a second. That's fine. I just want to take a dive real quick before it's time to quit for tonight. So many unidentified things. It's so satisfying. Gosh, I want to go diving again. Look at that. It's pretty. The curious creatures of the ocean. Alien seahorses. Oxygen. We'll sit here and scan things forever and then not realize that we're drowning. Right? Land on a new planet and point your camera at everything. Crystal sulfide, armored clam, cobalt. Paraffin deposit. Guess I should probably surface. Get some more air. Yeah. Oh god. Uh-oh. We made a mistake. We went out too far. Alright. Gotta watch where we're swimming on this one. Surface and find yourself not knowing where you are. I mean, as long as those are really big waves now. The water was a little bit calmer when I went in. The tide went out, I think. Yeah. The tide went out. Don't know if it's more or less scary to be underwater and have the red dot indicating there's an animal or just out of view. Would you rather know something's there and not be able to see it, or just not know it's there at all? I don't know. Yes, Me being in the water made that difference. Flying Regret Starship of Tolkien. Yeah. Hi. faint smell lingers in the air. I could buy a starship. I don't have that much money. Suspicious. He has suspicious things for me. There's, yeah, that's what you're, illicit substance man. These guys might have some good tech to sell. Nifty. Are there any sea monsters? Hello, welcome into chat. Not so, I mean, there's creatures under there, but nothing attacked me yet. Landed pilots like this sell X-class upgrades. Okay. Neat. Okay. I don't want to use all of my nanites right now, but now we know who these guys are. So we're okay with that. Am I loving it yet? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, for sure. Scanner module might give you a lot more units and range when scanning things, okay. X classes are a gamble. Could be best, could be okay. Good to know. Good to know. I kind of figured with the suspicious, it was uncertain. He's the nip dealer. Right. Okay, so I do have this scanning module, moderate upgrade, increasing value. Okay. What do I have here? I do have one slot. Technically these aren't installed yet, but I do have the one slot. Okay. Let's go ahead and, oops, install that. Okay. That'll do the thing. Thank you, Cathavia. Appreciate it. Nice makes you think of Robin Williams' Nanu Nanu. Right? Okay. Try getting something new now, you'll be a millionaire in no time. Let's see if we can find something new real quick. Right. Did you know that in Mork and Mindy that they had to hire a linguist because Robin Williams kept trying to sneak in swears in other languages? Let's see if I can find anything we haven't scanned yet. Just real quick. Got that. Might have to go out a little bit farther to be able to find something new. I don't know. I'm like with this being this dark and then things suddenly coming out of the dark. That's like a really awesome thrill. We'll have to find something for next time. It's something to scan and see what kind of difference it makes. You have aquatic landing gear on your ship. You can park it out in the middle of the ocean and fish off the lake. So relaxing. That'd be amazing. Modules are worth it if you have tons of nanites to spend. Yeah. Yeah, that could definitely be a thing. Alright guys, this is where we're gonna call it for tonight. Yeah, fishing in any game makes it fun. Let me up on the wing. There we go. Give me a good view to do the outro on. There we go. Beautiful. This would be a really good spot for a fun base. We'll have to see how much more land is around here, see if there's anything else to be able to do and find. Once again, guys, thank you so much. It is so much fun hanging out with you in chat while I learn to play the new game. Well, new to me. Yeah. I am live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am live on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. with my series stream, Fun Times with Coffee, and Assassin's Creed. I am playing Black Flag for the first time, and that has been lots of fun so far. Saturday afternoons, there is also a multiplayer stream as well, and that starts at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you have not joined the Discord yet, there is a link for that in the bio. There's also a command for it in chat. There are things falling out of the sky. Thank you so much for the follows, you guys. You guys are amazing. Your support has been spectacular so far. Thank you for the cheer. Appreciate it, Archimedes. You're wonderful. If you missed any of the live streams, you can watch those replays over on YouTube. The replays are always over there. Everybody watching those, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you. Please leave me your comments. I want to hear from you and have the interaction when you can't hang out with me live in chat. Once again, thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you all later.